Start rolling. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky and the thumb. And let's go down to the wrist again. The wrists. And across the knuckles. And we're back to fingers. Index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Index, on the other hand. Middle. Ring. And pinky. Let's throw it up in the air. Oh, alternating hands, catching, swatting, going down, going up, moving around. Three, two, well, let's call it one and put the ball on the floor. And assess how the feet are feeling. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Knuckles, once on each. Slide across. And bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring the ball to the crease between the knuckles and the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Release and separate. Beautiful blue jay back there. Squeeze again. Middle of the foot and wiggle. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess, and step on the ball with the other foot. Knuckles. Slide across the knuckles. And go to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Release and separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. And reassess. And we're going to do something a little different today. Let's bring our feet together. And then just squeeze the heels together. And feel those glutes. And just hold. Great exercise to strengthen the glute muscles. And, you know, you could do this standing while you're online at Costco instead of balancing on one foot. And release. And then shake the tree. Glute muscles are great for posture, walking, movement. Three, 2, 1, center. And twist it the way, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to the side and gather in starling. And center. Same thing in the other direction. And center. Walking, marching, jogging, whatever suits your fancy. Today, we have a new chair exercise, and it's really just involving the chair as a prop. We're not going to be sitting down and doing anything. It's 6-minute high intensity interval exercise, and how intense it gets depends on how you're feeling. 3 moves, you'll know all of them, but we're going to keep going, and you can take a break whenever you want, of course. But there are some chair sitting up and down, so I wouldn't do squats. To get the heart rate going at this point, I think I'm gonna sprint, but do whatever you're doing, including exactly what you're doing now. Be safe. And 5, 4, 5 Tibetans in the F class. 3, 2, 1, 2. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Releasing the fingers, raising the hands up. Reaching for the sky. Come on back down. Bend back if you can. Come back to center. Bend in one direction. And then the other. Back to center. Lower the hands to the chest and press out. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Raise a little higher. Come on down and shrug. And roll back. Form W. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. And release. Extend the arms and rotate. Reverse. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring one arm across the body, press in at the elbow. Then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in. Then the other. Go to both elbows, rock side to side. Extend one arm with the fingers up and pull back. Fingers down. Pull up the wrist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist. Other hand, fingers up. and down. And flop. And bring the hands down, rotate the neck. Switch directions. Look up. Look down. Look over one shoulder. Then the other. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Go into a side lunge. Lean the other way. Bring the feet together. A little further than the hip length apart. Hinge at the waist. Drop the hands. Keep that spine neutral as you lower your hands as far as feels comfortable to stretch the hamstrings. One up. Turn to one side. Rest on that back heel as the front leg is in a 90-degree position or so. Turn the other way. And come back to center and grab a stick. Bring the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, and move it up and down. And then switch the position on the hands. Same thing, up and down. Bring it across the shoulders and twist at the waist. Lift it up overhead and rock back and forth. Bring it down to the shoulders with the palms facing the body and do 10 bicep curls. Hey, Alaska, come here. Drop it below the waist with the palms facing in now. And hinge at the waist, keeping the spine neutral and the head up or back. And just raise yourself up from the hips, using those glutes and hamstrings. 2, 3. Nine and 10, and then hinge again. Keep the hands down there, but then pull the elbows up past the rib cage 10 times. Bring the stick up to the shoulders, raise it up overhead. Giant cat. And bring it down below the waist again and raise the elbows up to shoulder height. Bring the stick behind you with the palms facing away and raise the stick behind you 10 times. Switch the position of your palms and do the same, 10 more. Bring the stick around front and center. Hold on with 2 hands, 1 hand or a finger or 2, step back. And forget it. You know what? We're not going to do this because we're going to be doing this on the chair. So let's put the stick down and grab a chair. I have a different one today because it has a slightly higher back. So you want one with a slightly higher back. And you can put a cushion or a pad on it if you find it too difficult to get down on the sit to stairs. So if you want to make it a little higher, just put a cushion on it. I'm not going to do that, but you might find it easier. There's 3 moves in this, and we're going to do it all in 6 minutes. And I'm going to set my timer once we get started here, so that we know when the 6 minutes are up. And the 3 moves are this. It's the sit to stand, which we've all done. So we sit down, make sure you're seated and get up. You can cross your arms across your chest. If that's too difficult and you need to push up with your hands, by all means do so. We're going to do 7 of those. Then we're going to come behind the chair and we're going to come up on our toes, holding on to the back of the chair and back down 7 times. And then we're going to march 7 times. And then we're going to go back and repeat the sit to stands, stand up, and repeat these 2 exercises. And we're going to go for 6 minutes. All right. And again, take a break whenever you need a break. But I'm going to keep going. You ready? 1, 2, 3, and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want your knees over your ankles there. And now we're going to come up on toes and down. Up on toes, 2. Toes, we're not doing heels, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now a march as high as you feel comfortable going. You can hold on to the chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's go back to the front of the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. To the back of the chair, we've gone 1 minute and 37 seconds. Up on the toes and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back front. That's 2 minutes and 21 seconds. 1, and I think that's 6, 7. Going back. Up on the toes and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're halfway there. 6, 7, and march. And back. 1, 2, 3. Going around. Coming up on the toes. 2, 3. And marching. Back to sit to stand. 1, and coming back, we are at 4:56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, march. And we got about 30 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. Come on back. We got 7. We got 5. Let's go up and down, up and down, and that's it. 6 minutes. So this set is from Dr. Jonathan Su. And Bill, I gave you his first, this is the intermediate one. He recommends doing these 6-minute exercises every day, 6 minutes, twice a day. Usually before you eat or on not a full stomach, and do them at least 3 hours apart, just to build up that strength in the lower body. So, yes.
Tom, yes. Alaska was comparing us. She was looking at us and then looking at you, and she gave us kind of the evil eye. And then when she turned back, she started to close her eyes. Clearly, you're much superior at this than we are. And then she gave up on us altogether.
That is just her normal attitude, as you may have noticed over the years.
I'm teasing.
I know. I did. She was looming large there. That's for sure. Let's do some breathing, box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 exhale, 4 hold. We'll do 4 rounds. And rubbing our hands together, cultivating chi, and forming a chi ball, which is dancing us around. And center with 2 deep breaths. And let us open our hearts. And center. Oh, what am I doing? Let's send it out. Looking at all the birds in the backyard here. And center. 2 breaths. And bring down Heavenly Chi. Go down, gather it up. And Namaste.
Tom,
Yes, sir.
the sequence of the breathing, that last one that you did, I
Yeah.
didn't remember how to do that.
Okay, it's a count of 4 on each of the 4 breaths. So it's count of 4 in,
Right.
hold for 4,
Mm-hmm.
exhale for 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then hold for 4 before you inhale again.
Oh, okay. Tongue on palate.
No, but I mean, it can be.
Okay.
But you're inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth.
Ah, right. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Be well.
Okay. All right. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thanks,
Deb.
Tom. Thanks.
Take care, Mira. Suzanne and Art, 5 Tibetans is mine and Alaska's routine for today. You're all over me. So, a reminder.
Not sure I can do all of it, but
Okay. Yeah, as always with everything, you do what you can. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you there. You can twist at the waist and swing the arms instead of spinning. 1. And 11. Going to take 2 deep breaths when you get done. I'm going to move the camera to the floor and join Alaska on my back. Hands are by the side or under the back to provide support to the lower back if you need it, or under the head if you need support of the neck. Soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified position. Legs are extended in the regular position. Either way, the head, neck, and shoulders come up as either the legs come up or the soles come off the floor, straight back down. We'll do a total of 11. I'm going to do 6 modified and 5 regular, starting now. And when you're done, lie back and take 2 nice deep breaths. And then roll over onto your knees. Hands on the back of the thighs or the glutes. You can just rock back from your knees if you can't do a back extension because of spinal issues, but if you can, go back and come forward. 1, 2. And 11, 2 breaths. And then come and sit down. Hands are either by your side, with the fingers facing forward, or behind you with the fingers facing away if you find them easier. Feet are either with the soles on the ground in the modified version or extended in the unmodified, which, as I think you know by now, I find easier, so I'm going to do it that way. Whatever works for you. Come into an inverted table. 1, 2. I think I might have done one extra there. At any rate, 11, and take 2 deep breaths. And then we're going to come around on all fours. And come up into a cobra in the modified version. Unmodified start in the down dog and come into an up dog. I'll do 6. Modified 5 regular. Sorry now. 1, 2. And when you're done, come around, sit down, cross your legs. However feels right today. We're going to circle 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other, either sitting up, or if we don't have a cat in front of us, bending over. And yeah, 6 and 5. 1. And when we're done with that, switch the position on the legs. What was in front goes behind, what was on top goes below. 5 in the original direction, 6 in reverse, pausing on the last round to stretch out in front and do 2 rounds of the box breathing that we just did. Then we'll do the left knee, then we'll do the right knee. Here we go. And I'm stretching out and starting my box breathing. Left knee. And right knee. Around. So,
Thank you, Tom. Have a
Hey.
good weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey,
No,
Art.
if it makes you feel any better, it's no nicer up here than it is down there. So
And
Yeah.
it's no nicer even farther south.
The whole area. Oh, well. You know, for a second there, the sun came out, but then it,
I know.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
that here too.
right.
Same here.
Got my hopes
Not
up.
for long.
Not for long.
All right. Have a good
Okay.
one.
Have a good weekend.
Take care.